Welcome back to Hunter Reviews. Today we're breaking down episode 5 of That Time I Got yo, the hell? Reincarnated as a slime. It's episode 77 for overall for those who like are keeping count at home. I'm just going by seasons. I'll just put season and the episode number. Now we're getting back into it, and yes, I am jumping straight into episode 5 without covering like the first 4 episodes. Now, you might be wondering, why is he doing that? It's a very good question. It has two major reasons. No, three major reasons. Two, I'll just give the two major reasons. First, this is genuinely like, this is my favorite, like, isekai anime of all time, and I really wanted to start reviewing it, like, from, like, episode 1 of season 4, but it kind of feels like I have like a lot of ground to cover, like from the first like I know like nothing much happened like the first 4 episodes, and I'll be easily covering them, but like I kind of have too much on my plate right now. As you know, my videos have been really late. I don't know, like this was supposed to come out like I don't know, what's this, Saturday at the latest, and it's basically Wednesday going into Thursday, and I really should step up my game right now. And the second episode, and the second reason, I didn't feel like covering the like. To be honest, not that much really happened in the first 4 episodes, and I know many people like will come at me, but like I'm really serious. Like nothing like that major happened. Like we had fun. You can say we had some like a bit of political movement, but like nothing that major. Like at best, like it would be like a six minute like review, and I didn't want to do that. So like I'll start from episode 5 going forward, since it's getting much better. We're getting into like the good stuff right now. All right, that's enough yapping for now. So let's get back into the review. The episode opens on a surprisingly light-hearted note. Rimuru and his crew are touring in Gracia, doing a little bit of shopping before the meeting, and practically just living their best lives, you know. During the shopping spree, we got to see Shuna in some very casual clothes, which I might say really look good on her. Like, I really like her. Like her traditional like wearing, but like seeing her in like different outfits every now and then is really good. And then we have the Ikemen of the group, Benimaru, who looked with the suit. And I don't know, I like Soe with the suit. He looks more Ikemen than like Benimaru, you know? Like, it just gives off that mysterious vibe, which really complements him with the look he's wearing right now. And you might wonder, what did Rimuru get for himself? It's a pancho. I don't know, it's kids' clothes, but like with his height and his looks, to be honest, it goes well on him. Like I can't even get mad like in both men and women's clothes in pause, but like he really looks good in anything he wears. Look, his sundariness, he just does look good. While they're in the cafe, we have Hinata, who comes in to like warn Rimuru about the upcoming meeting with the councils, and how the councils might try to like pull something on him. Like he is a monster, and they really don't like monsters. So like she's kind of not. She's just telling him to like not lose his school like during like the whole thing. The main highlight of the shopping trip with Rimuru is when Rimuru introduces like the concept of a gun to like everyone, and like seeing like everyone else's reaction. Exactly what you expect from like people who've never like who only lived seen like swords and like medieval weaponry, like showing someone a gun who's only known of a sword would give them that reaction. And speaking of which, I've been wondering since like the last episode, like where did these guns even come from? Like we kind of spent like multiple seasons, and we did fight in a war. I think it was season two. In season two, yeah, we fought season two part core two. We fought no season two core one and core two technically. We did fight in a war, and I checked both episodes back to back. I was doing a rewatch before like the season even started. So knowing we I didn't see anyone using guns. That's the main point. Like no one has used since season 1 to season 4 right now. No one has actually used a gun. Like people have many like using like swords, magic, like pure fantasy, medieval energy, like everything that you can expect like from a power fantasy. And here are like these firearms existing in the world. I like I kind of I kind of expected something like that. Like we in in the rat's office. Sorry, I mean in Gracia we kind of see like the sliding doors and whatnot. So like, but still, it really doesn't give a reason why guns really should exist. And like, how was Soe not able to like see the bullet coming because Soe is stronger than he was like before get the Harvest Festival. I just have so many questions that I really want answers. Oh, there was kind of some info I got. I missed up. Let me get into it. At the restaurant, Rimuru runs like we already said the part where Rimuru and Hinata runs into each other. But she, aside from like warning him about the council, she warns him about the Eastern Empire. That kind of maybe making like the moves. Like the Eastern Empire has been hovering in like the background since the season started. Like they've been missing just enough to like kind of make you nervous and curious and like what's their deal. Like I genuinely can't wait to see what kind of like people they are, like based on the way everyone talks about them. But like they're either extremely powerful or extremely unhinged because the the Western nations are made up like multiple people, but like they're scared of one one country. I think because it's called the Eastern Empire, and I think it's ruled by one person. You can correct me, but like, how are so many countries so scared of one person? Even Demon Lord Luminous is a bit scared of, like she doesn't say, but like she is a bit terrified of the Eastern Empire. So like, can they just raises more questions? You know, like what are their deal? Behind the scene, Maribel is busy cooking up a scheme. Her plan: use the council meeting to publicly provoke Rimuru into like losing his temper, making him like making him look dangerous and like a threat to like the Western nations, and tanking like any real chances he have of like an alliance. Now, for Rimuru to join like the Eastern nations, the council presents three conditions for joining them. On the surface, they kind of sound reasonable, but like under the surface, they're master classes in like political manipulation. The first um the first rule is humans first. Members of the nations must prioritize human citizens above all others, like which translating rumor would be legally bound to treat his non-human subordinates like the monsters, the demi-humans, as like second class citizens, like a direct attack to like everything Tempest stands for. Like Tempest wants to be like an equal country to like anyone who comes here, like you're equal to them. Rule 2: military contribution. Like all members must contribute a fixed portion of their military forces to the council, which also translates to handing over most of the powerful fighters. So like Mario Bell can like control can Mario Bell can control them because the council is technically run by the Rotso family. So like they just basically taking the military force from Rimuru and supplying them back to them. And the last rule was economic transition. Members must share technology and maintain open trade under the council oversight, which translates to give us your magical trains, give us your medical technology, and everything else Tempest has built so far. And kind of just they want everything and let them manage in, which is really bored of them to trade. Like I know, like, but like I don't know, like Rimuru is technically a demon lord, one of the octogram. Like how, like, okay, if you're not scared of Rimuru, yeah, but like he's backed by like seven other demon lords which have been there for long enough. So like, I don't know, wouldn't that be like foolish enough to like think you can threaten someone like that? The council expected Rimuru to be like intimidated. What they actually didn't account for was Raphael. In the time it takes a normal person to read the title page, Raphael analyzed the entire document, identified every hidden clause, and hands Rimuru a complete counter proposal. Like, this woman is not just an advisor; she's a walking like supercomputer with with a law degree in her. You know, like Raphael can technically like be the world's best lawyer. Like, I don't want to hear otherwise. Like, Rimuru agrees to like the basic principle of like joining, but reforms the entire agreement. The Tempest isn't joining as a subordinate state. It's joining as like an equal partner, providing security in exchange for like trade. Like, the power dynamic, it's kind of flipping, you know. And here comes the ending. When Raphael reveals the hidden clause agreement, a clause that would hand the council total like control over like the Juro forest. Like, the council members, rem- like when Rimuru kicked the table, like the council members really real remember that they're sitting right next to like a demon lord right there. This is the most genuinely angry I've seen Rimuru since like the Shion death in season 2. And like you can see Hinata over here, like she's just she's just sighing because she knew this would happen, but like he has no way to stop it. She technically lost in the fight to him, like so like I don't know, she's just sitting and watching. This moment kind of reminds everyone, like including us, like underneath all that warmth and shopping trips and the children's clothes that he really looked good in, Rimuru Tempest is not someone you want to cross. Like, he is the leader of the Jura Tempest, one of the 8 demon lords, with a primordial demon under his control, who also controls the storm dragon Veldora. If like if you put it in the logic of the people in that world, like Rimuru should be the most terrifying person ever, because in under I don't know, 2 or 3 years he's been there. He's built a nation, become a demon lord, befriended what the strongest one of the demon lords, Malim, befriended the strongest dragon, has a primordial demon under his control. Like, even the mere thought of like tricking Rimuru should not even coming to their heads. I don't really know what's wrong with the council members. Are they dumb or what? Alright, that's all for the video today. And here's the question of the day. The Eastern Empire has been teased all season without showing like their hand. What do you think they're actually planning? And do you think they'll make a move before like the councils are wrapped up, like this whole like last season? And I hope the whole season isn't just meetings. I know it's 5 core and you can have meetings or 5 cores, but like last season we had a bunch of meetings, and if as a genuine slime fan, I was kind of getting tired of the meetings. Just couldn't handle the table, you know. All right, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe. I'm Hunter, and I'll see you in the next one.